Hey guys, how you doing? And welcome to another video. About a month ago, my YouTube channel got monetized, and probably the two most common questions I get asked right now is how much money does your YouTube channel make, and are you going to buy me coffee? And I'll answer one of those right now. No, I'm not buying you coffee. I'm kidding. Alright, I thought, why not give you guys a quick overview of what it's like having a monetized YouTube channel, some of the steps that involved in actually making money on YouTube, and do you actually even make any money off a video that only gets like 1,000 views? So let's jump into the YouTube dashboard and I'll show you right now. Now, before you can make any money on YouTube, you have to meet certain criteria, and I'm going to show this to you right now. According to Shopify, and I know this is true, to start earning money directly through YouTube, you must have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours in the past year, or you can do this through Shorts, but I don't do that. Also, once you reach the qualification, your channel needs to be checked by YouTube to make sure you're not infringing on any of their community guidelines. So those things can be such as you don't have any extensive copyright infringement, like you're not re-uploading people's music. The second one is, obviously there's content that is banned on YouTube, such as illegal activities, so you can't be promoting things like that. Once you go through that series of checks, they have someone actually check your channel, they look at all your recent uploads. The next thing that happens is you need to set up your YouTube AdSense. So you need to set up your verification of identity, your payment mechanism, and any tax implications. Luckily, because I'm in Australia, there's a tax partnership with America. So I think what happens is they just pay me directly and I just get taxed according to Australia's taxation system. I haven't made enough money to find out about that yet, so I'll let you know in maybe a few financial years. But anyway, let's go and look at the YouTube dashboard. Here's the dashboard right here. It gives you a big overview of everything that you've done recently. So all your most recent video, how well it's doing, the views, the average view duration, subscribers that you're gaining, and you can also see all your other most recent videos and posts. Now, where the real analytics though is in this tab here called Analytics. When you get into this actually gives you a timeline view of your videos, your watch hours, your views, and most importantly, this one right over here, estimated revenue. So let's click on that there. By the way, this is in US dollars. This will show you how much money you're making over time, and you can see a lot of the money coincides with when a video is released. Like when I mouse over here, this is my last video that was released from the Pain Train one last week. And it shows that on that day, I made about $2.23. And as you can see, that kept on going and it drops off because after a day or two, people stop watching the video. So how much money do you actually make for a video? Let's go into the content dashboard. We'll go into the Pain Train one. And this one's been up for about a week now. We can see in the analytics here. Estimated revenue was $5.34. And how YouTube decides to pay you is a function of the number of views it gets as well as viewing time. And that's actually reflected in the total watch time. So it's all good and well and good to have a really clickbaity video where you get heaps of people who just click on your video. But if they don't watch a significant amount where advertisements can't be pushed to them, there's no point for YouTube. So you actually have very low watch time and your expected revenue will be low as well. There's all these acronyms that YouTube have for it, for judging the performance of a video. I don't know what they are, I forgot what they are, but that's pretty much how it works. So how much money do you think I would make over a year? So I've had my YouTube channel monetized for about a year now. I've had my YouTube channel monetized for about a month now. And one of the big things that happened though when I turned on monetization was a lot of my older videos, because I used copyrighted music, you'll see they're all ineligible. A lot of these older ones ineligible to be monetized, and I had to go through all these older ones manually, and after I got a music license to dispute that monetization, so it got turned on back to me. But it's fair to say any money that I made before or around 1,000 subscribers was just given to the whoever the publisher of the music was. I've made about $20 in the last 28 days. I'm going to estimate that multiply that by 12. 12, I'm not good at math, so let's bring up the calculator here. Can't type either. $20 times 12 months, 240. We're gonna go into here, USD to AUD, and $1 is $1.51 Australian right now. That's so great. I'm hoping that this Australian dollar gets pummeled even more so I can make more of my lucrative YouTube channel. $362 and almost 70 cents Australian in 1 year. Now that's assuming that I put out a regular amount of videos and also I have a very I have the exact same amount of subscribers. I anticipate it'll go up a bit more, but so yeah, maybe I'll make about $500 by the end of the year. What am I hoping to do with this money? I'm hoping to recoup some losses that I've made on the channel. So a big one is I paid for some music licensing. That was about $100 a year. These microphones aren't cheap either. But you know, I love just making the videos. So to say that I'm in it to make money is completely wrong. I'm just hoping that some of this YouTube monetization can recoup some of the costs of the money that I spent on the channel. Anyway, I hope you guys thought that was insightful. And just a little sneak peek into what it's like having a YouTube channel that's monetized. But let's have a look at some other Australian YouTubers and try and guesstimate how much money they're making. So I reckon the biggest one here in Sydney is Chris Miller. Ignore my home feed, I watch a lot of weird things. Chris Miller has 41,000 subscribers, and his most popular video recently has to be that podcast he did where he called out Legion with NorCal. That video has 56,000 views. Alright, so doing some quick math back to here, I made about $5 off 1,500 views. So let's just say $5 divided by 1.5 equals $3.30 per 1,000 views. So 56 times 3.33. Chris Miller has maybe made about $186 off that video. But because it's an hour long, I'm gonna say it's a lot more because I think the audience interaction was quite high for that one. But yeah, so I'm gonna say low side, maybe $200 US. High side, who knows, maybe a couple of thousand. But look, I have no idea about this stuff. My sample size is way too small. But I just find it fascinating that, you know, you can actually make a bit of money off this platform. It can be a bit of pocket change on the side. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video.